This is instant coffee, and this is the OutIn Nano, a portable battery powered espresso maker. Firstly, a disclaimer: I'm not a coffee snob, I'm not a coffee enthusiast. I drink regular old black filter coffee every day, sometimes even the dreaded instant if I'm desperate. I'm not that precious, but I do love a black coffee, and I've enjoyed using this little gadget. But if you came here for a review of the flavour profiles or the viscosity of the crema or the perfect water temperature or the amount of pressure in the pressurization system, this is not the place for you. This is going to be a straight up practical review and use case of how I use it. It weighs about 700 grams. It's a similar size to a water bottle. It has a few working parts, but essentially it's pretty simple. Coffee goes in here, water goes in here, and it dispenses espresso into its own mug. Coffee can be put in either pods or by using this to insert grounds, and it has its own filter here. You start the process by simply holding the button for 2 seconds. The unit then beeps, and it'll go through a 3 to 5 minute process where it heats the water, and then it will gurgle a little bit as it builds pressure and then squirts the espresso through into the mug. The whole process takes about 4 or 5 minutes. You can only do 3 to 5 cups from cold water to hot espresso per battery charge, which is, I think, the limiting factor with this. Considering how much energy it takes to heat the water, create the pressure, make the espresso, it's pretty impressive, but it is a limiting factor for how I would like to use it. It means that I won't take it out on multi-day hikes or camps. It is, however, really good for just at home, especially in hot water pass-through mode, which I'll come on to. But also just something to have at home or at work or in the car, in a caravan or on a campsite. Somewhere where you have hot water, because it has a hot water pass-through mode where rather than do the whole process, it emits the heating. You pour hot water in the top, and then it simply creates the pressure and makes the espresso. In that case, it can do, they claim, 100 espressos per charge. So you could feasibly just leave it on the counter at home or at work, and it's a nice little espresso machine. But 3 to 5 cold to hot espressos per charge. It's also worth considering that this is everything you need. It's the filter, the cup, the boiler. You don't need to carry around a boiler or a kettle or a jet boil, and the gas and the cup. Everything you need is in this one little package. So for single day hikes, photography out in the woods, day out with the family maybe, it's a great little gadget. A meticulously roasted Ethiopian brew, extracted with precision. It's dancing elegantly on the palate. It's giving sweet but subtle aromas that are reminiscent of wild English blueberries on a late summer afternoon, with a wisp of jasmine and a hint of hibiscus, rosemary and lemongrass wafting through. Fine artisan craftsmanship in every sip. In Northern English, it's all right. Link in the description.